Hey you guys, Mr. EK here. Really sorry I'm not going to be here on Friday and Monday. I've got some performances. Definitely going to be excited to share with you some video or pictures from the performances. So let me show you what we're going to do today. You have your lesson session song due as soon as you can. I know some of us are working at different rates, and that's totally okay. But if you go to your trainings, it's number 8 is due as soon as possible, okay? Here's training number 8. We have an extra one about how to export your track. It's a little redundant of what you get in this here. And unfortunately, oh, I can link that. I know how to link. So watch this little extra how to export your song if you like. Maybe I'll make a video extra tutorial how to get it up to the classroom as well. Okay, so if you're done with all of this, what we're going to do next is we're going to make you're going to have an assignment to add effects. So one of my favorite things to do is add effects, as you might remember from Soundtrap. Now we have all sorts of other stuff going on with Ableton. So let's try the Latin trap. Why don't we? So I'm going to open this in Ableton 10, intro. What you're going to do is explore some effects. So in the left-hand corner, we have the Explorer window. What do we call this? The browser. So if you didn't see this in the bottom left-hand corner, the info window, maybe this little triangle was clicked. But then what we're going to do, I want to make sure my voice is loud enough. Let's see. Mic. Check. Ooh, that's not loud enough. Check. All right. Well, hopefully that's okay. Okay. So in the left-hand side, we're going to go to audio effects. So let's assume we recorded something in number 8. You have your song. I'll do a really quick recording. Okay, so I have some sound here. I have to hit the play to show it in here, and we can expand all of these, clicking the triangle. Then if I click H, it makes them all condensed. Now I have some music. What I'd like you to do is maybe solo one of them. What we're going to do is go through the different effects and see how they sound and explore. Keep that explorative, questioning mindset, growth mindset. What does this do? What does this do? So you can hold your mouse over it, or what you can do is drag this to your track, or if you know your track is selected, we know it's selected because it's kind of highlighted there. We can double click. Now we get an amp. So I can turn this amp on and off. Here's without it. Listen to how much louder and fuller it sounds with it on. That sounds way better. And then you can check different settings for it. You can even click this little hot swap button, and this is going to take you to some presets. So let's try heavy. We double click. Let's try discrete. Let's try metallic. Let's try blues drive. I kind of liked the default, but you can play around getting those drums nice and crunchy. Then you have a dry wet. Wet is all of the effect, dry is none of it. So you could decide that, that's too much, here's too little. We could go, let's try a filter. Play around with the knobs. What does this knob do? What does this knob do? Maybe you want to set the loop so the drums keep going. There's with the filter, here's without. I actually like the amp. Let's put the amp before the filter. You can stack multiple. Cool. Let's try some more stuff. Pan. Again, you could do the presets. Hear it going between the headphones. That's panning. We've got audio, let's see, beat repeat. That's cool. We could do pretty cool, right? We've got, what is the cabinet? This is a type of speaker. It's going to change the tone. Keep exploring. There's all these different things. You guys know I like delays. And then that's going to make it a lot more dynamic, a lot more interesting to listen to when we do the whole song. And there you have it. If you want to record what's called automation, you hit A. Very important that you, in the upper left-hand corner, this keyboard is not engaged. You can also hit M to engage or disengage that. If you hit A with the keyboard on, you're actually hitting a note in like a MIDI editor. So if we have like our keyboard down here and M is on, I'm actually playing like an instrument. If I load an instrument, let's see. So I have to engage playing over there. But if I turn M off, now I have hotkeys, right? So if I hit A, this brings up the automation. So all you need to do is click on something you want to automate. So if I click on that, and then I do this, looks like it was actually on the master volume, track volume. This will tell you what you're automating. Let's undo that. And I would like to, I guess, let's see, what is moving when I do this? The frequency. Okay, let's click on the frequency. See how it says grain delay, frequency. Now I can click a point here, We can see down here that this is moving by itself. Another way to know something's going to be automating is this little red dot. Last thing I want to tell you is with automation is if you move this, see how it says gray? Now the automation is off. And in the top, at the top we see this orange arrow. It says re-enable in the bottom left. Re-enable automation. So re-enables automation for any parameter that are currently overridden. So you override it by touching it. Now I clicked it back on. Maybe we want some, go back to audio effects. Maybe we want, some reverb. You can make the, So you know the video went too long. All right, but reverb is amazing, so let's get to it. I thought I put reverb on this one. Nope. Reverb. Okay. Dry, no signal. Wet, lots of signal. You can do decay time really long. You can automate any of this, change all these. A lot of cool stuff you can do. All right, play around, have fun, and then what you're going to do is export. Again, Command-Shift-R. I'd like you guys to be exporting actually in WAV so you can listen to it later. Export it in WAV, and then upload it to the Google Classroom. Command-Shift-S to save. Make sure you're not saving over the original. Make sure you're saving effects, call it something, and then find your folder, go to your desktop, find your folder and save it there. All right, you guys, have fun.